So hey you guys, it's Malachi here. I wanted to let you guys know to where about this topic about how my day went this past couple of days. So it's the fact that the reason why I've been gone from YouTube is because on May 6th, it's the fact that something that honestly did bad happen in my life, and I'll talk about it as of right now. So as I honestly as I was getting done as I was getting done to do YouTube, the previous day on May 4th. On May 5th, something tragically happened in my life to where my dad came over my house and did threaten me or whatever like that. And then instead did not really come over my house and threaten me. He came over my house and wasn't really wasn't nearly pronounced to be invited over my house. So then it's the fact that when I opened the door, I was like, "Who is it?" And he said it was his name. Damon said it was his name. So it's the fact that for me, when he said it was his name, and he said it was his name, it's the fact that for me, he literally just wanted to say this. He literally wanted to be around me after I continuously not be around him. I blocked him. It's the fact that he wanted to be around me. He wanted to talk to me, be around things like that. I can feel comfortable doing my podcast today, but it's the fact that I have to do my podcast because I want to be consistent on this. But it's the fact that for me, Damon, he really honestly did things bad because it's the fact that my dad, my biological dad, had to put a restraining order against um on May 5th, 12 hours before he came over my house. And he wasn't even within that 24 hours. So it's the fact that for me, um, he came over my house unannounced. And this is my mom's house currently until I get my own place, which is I cannot wait. It's the fact that he did come over our house, and it's the fact that for me, I didn't even want to see him or have him invited over our house, or even be in touch with him, or even contact him, or even call him, or even text him, because he asked me the reason why I blocked him, or the reason why I did the things that I did, the reason why I didn't want to talk to him. And I'm saying the reason why I don't want to talk to you is because I just don't want you in my life. And it's a good reason why, because you cannot force someone to be in your life who you don't want in your life in general. And so in general, so it's the fact that for me, he literally just was asking the reason why he doesn't the reason I don't want him the reason why I don't want him in my life. And I said it because you can't force someone to be in your life who don't want to be in your life, who don't even want to be around you. And he said, it's a father's decision in order for his dad to be in his child's life, to be in his son's life. And the reason why then I said this, I don't want to be around you because of the fact that my dad is still on rugs. It starts with the D, but I don't know to say rug because YouTube is very it will demonetize my stuff and insensitive. But I'm just saying, it's the fact that it's the fact that he's still on drugs or still on drugs or whatever like that. And it's the fact that for me, I don't want to have to sit up there and I do not want to have to sit up there and deal with that. Neither I do not want to have to sit up there and go on life dealing with that, right? So it's the fact that for me, he came over my house not to call the police on him, more than once, more than 1,000 times, because he's very very I won't say calculated, but he's very very as in he's very very aggressive, and I had to call the police on 1,000 times, and honestly I had to get into it with him. The reason why family members do not want to deal with him, or not you want to be. I'm sorry, you guys, but I said the reason why family members do not want to be around him or do not want nothing to do with him is because he's still on drugs. He's still in now in prison, and it's the fact that for me, he honestly claim that he wasn't on drugs, and claim that, well, not I won't say the D word, but he say he wasn't on drugs, or he wasn't even doing drugs in 2007, which is he's still stuck in the mindset, still stuck in his old ways to where the person just don't want to change. So it's the fact that for me, I had to put a restraining order against him, not to call the police on him 1,000 times, because he threatened me with a lot of slurs, with a lot of um, racial words, to where I could not really confine that in my mind, or I couldn't even deal with that within my mind and my time frame. So it's the fact that for me, my day, honestly, on May 5th, on Cinco de Mayo day, it did not go well for me. and I thought I would have a good day, but I couldn't. And in fact, that took the police 8 hours for them, or 9 hours for them to honestly contact me. But it's the fact that I did honestly get in contact with honestly a police officer that did come at my job to order food, but he wasn't coming at my job for me. So it's the fact that I did talk to that police officer, and then they said that they know this person that is not willing to change, not stuck in their old ways, which is for me, um that has nothing to do with me. And the fact that I said I want a restraining order against this person. I already put a restraining order against him in PFS, or PFA, to where I don't want nothing to do with him. And it's the fact that I still have to go to court for this person, and the fact that I'm not wrong in my doing. I'm not wrong with what I said to this person. But it's the fact that they said I need to smarten up, or I need to do better. I need to honestly work on myself, or whatever they said. For me, for me, like for me, which is true. But I am very smart, intelligent, and a talented person. Hard work over talent, and I'll always remind myself over that. But it's the fact that for me, I did not want to do my podcast currently or recently because of this person, or even do TikTok, or even be motivated. But I will not stop my life, just to not, just to not let another person ruin my life, all because misery loves consumption of hurting other people. So for me, that's not what I wanted to deal with on Cinco de Mayo day, and that's what happened. And then I had to go to my job in order to um, not deal with so many loud noises, or that was at my home around that time, and to deal with so much problems around that time. And it's the fact that, so where I cut, like, that person also, where I want nothing to do with them. In the next 21, and I'm not saying, so I filed a restraining order. Now I already have a case filed up, so that I explained it in detail. Already explained it in detail. I can't go further much into it, but I explained it in detail, to where I already told you guys in this video, to where I had to put a restraining order against this person, my biological dad, because I do not want to have to sit up there and integrate the stalking or the abuse that he's trying to give me. You know, um, he did honestly call me words and to put me down and all that type of stuff. Um, and call me gay slurs and racial slurs, and threaten to harm me and threaten my life away. So it's the fact that I'm telling you guys as this, the reason why I did not want to do my podcast, and the reason why I've been going for like a little while, for 10 days, just because honestly I did not want to have to sit up there and go through that. And I've been looking for a new job just recently, and I just had the hiring orientation, to where I went over everything in the packet of work of what I needed to do. And I'm still looking for a new job till this day. I'm also not want to give up my other job for for another job. But honestly, I do not know if the other job is going to be over a different job. But it's the fact that for me, back to that Cinco de Mayo day, that's the reason why I didn't want to have to sit up there and post about it, or even talk about it, because it's the case, and the fact that it's still open. It's the fact that, and I can always screenshot that every text message that Damon honestly had, my biological person honestly had sent to me around that time, even though I got the number blocked. And they called me from different numbers, and they did honestly threaten my people too as well. While I'm like in this environment, I'm not stuck in this environment, because God will get me out this environment, because God will honestly have me pull through. As honestly my heart is honestly beating fast, God will honestly protect me no matter where I go, even the police will. But it's the fact that for me, I cannot I cannot honestly endure that anymore. But that's the reason why I had to honestly put a restraining order against him. And I had to honestly put a restraining order against him. I had to honestly do that, because I could not take it no more. And it's the fact that for me, I do not want that so much. I do not want that harmful things, or harmful situation that's going on in my life right now, because that's going on, that will be going on in my life, if I did let him in my life. And I do have court. I don't know, the next 14 days, because 21 minus probably 10 or something like that is 14. So is 14. So for me, I had to honestly file a restraining order against him, and that's what's been happening in my life. What's been happening in my life, I honestly been looking for an apartments as well. But that's, and honestly, I've been sad recently because I really don't want to really be on my podcast really anymore. I feel like giving up or doing my music because I'm not really feeling motivated. I feel uncomfortable by it as in doing it because I do not want to have to sit there and think materialistic things can honestly keep me going, or materialistic things can keep me as a person, or materialistic things can keep a person from not doing what they don't want to do. But for me, I'm just saying this for not doing what they want to do, or keep a person from marrying me, or keep a person from being with me. And the reason why I got my own things because I don't have my own car, I don't have my own place. This does not mean a person does not want me. I'm sure a person will out here want me, but I'm trying hard to love myself. But I told you guys that about my day, Cinco de Mayo day, and my day on that whole entire day. My life was ruined. My life was like almost ruined, and I was wearing all black that day. I wasn't really in a good state of mind that day, and I was stressing about a lot of stuff because a lot of stuff was on my mind. But that's what's been going on in my life right now. And I'll update y'all with my case. I already got a case. I already got a case number, and about what that police officer said to me about how the case number, if the case number dropped, the case file drops out, I have to honestly renew or file again for another restraining order if I do not go to court on that day. The court on that day, the from the Sedgwick County, that they will send me through an email on the day I have to go to court, to where he can honestly and to where the person that I put a restraining order against, they can honestly come back in my life and honestly stalk me. In fact, that the person has not been abusing me or harassing me, but is or violating me, but that day it was violating and harassing me because it's two different things. So it's the fact that I have to honestly put a stalking order again. But honestly, I didn't press yes during a restraining order. I put stalking because honestly I've been stalked and I've been talked down, and the fact that I cut them off because I want nothing to do with them. So they will give me a day to where I have to go to court for, and I have to testify against the person that honestly that wanted to talk to me, that I want nothing to do with him. And I'm trying to make it out, and that's the reason why I'm always on my podcast. And even the fact that like the culinary essentialism of the person, so I do not of judicial of a person, so I do not want them around me or around my mindset, because I do not want to have to sit up there and become the person that I do not want to become, and run away from the person that I do not want to be around, and then I become the person that I did not want to be around, or that I don't want nothing to do with in my real life, or in my personal life or professional life, or even working life and friendship life. And everybody is not your friend, so God will always protect me. But that's the reason. That's what's been going on in my life right now, and I have a lot of protection in my life. And even the police officers give me a lot of protection. Even my life is always about business. I'm trying to have fun as I possibly can, but my life is about business, so I do not be behind. But I never know what could happen. But it's the fact that for me, that's what's been going on in my life right now. So I'll update y'all with the with the with the case that I do have against this biological person. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you, and please subscribe.